Oh my
Two.
goodness.
1.
0.
Oh my goodness.
Liftoff.
Oh my God.
Crew Dragon, go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Spot and Doug.
Oh my God.
America has launched. So rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the
Watching it,
ambition of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
That's the down. Hey, Travis, look how fast we're going.
T plus 30 seconds into this historic mission. Flying
what are we
quickly
going
on
to
board
do?
Dragon and Falcon 9. Look at them go.
Hey.
Wow.
They're going 800 miles per hour.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
And 1D throttle down.
I had
We're
the
throttling down
yeah.
to get ready for the
watching
period
it,
of
I was-
maximum
I had
dynamic
the camera
pressure.
fixed to the voice so you could see the reaction.
We're in the throttle bucket.
Yeah.
Look at the speed. They're going 1,000 miles per hour.
Reports say all systems are go.
Vehicle is supersonic.
Yeah. Travis, come on.
You can see there's Mach 1 on the Falcon 9.
And 1D throttle up.
We're throttling back up to full power as we're through max Q.
Okay, they're
Copy,
going
Bravo.
1,600 miles an hour.
And we heard that one Bravo call out. That's just the second abort zone that they're in. They'll continue to be on
They're
this
almost there.
until the first stage has done its job. We'll switch over to
Imagine
the
how fast
second.
those
At this
roller
point,
coasters were going.
Bob and
when
Doug
they were
pulling
down
about
your seat.
2.3 Gs,
And now these
2.3
people are
times
going
the Earth's gravity,
25,000
already moving at
25,000 miles an hour.
1,500 miles per hour.
Where they're gonna break the surface?
We've heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. That's getting the
2,000
MVAC
miles an
engine
hour.
ready to light. That'll
Almost
come about
3
2:44
seconds.
into flight. Right now, everything continuing to look good. Next
You're
major
crying?
event
Why are you crying?
coming up is going to be the triple. We'll have main engine cutoff of the 9 first stage engines, stage separation, and then ignition of the second stage engine to continue to carry astronauts
That's
into orbit.
crazy.
Holy crap.
Coming up
my
in about
goodness.
20 seconds.
They just broke
And
the
1D throttle
atmosphere.
down.
No, it said in about 20 seconds.
Look
They're
at
gonna be
that.
out of
We heard we're throttling down the
Look,
Merlin
hold
engines on the first stage.
Got, oh, no, never mind.
It's gonna be black, Travis. Yeah, they're about to be
Wait, are
in
they
space.
using
Right
it
now.
yet?
Watch, 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 watch.
And we have Miko.
Eco.
Falcon stage separation confirmed.
Yep.
They're in space.
Holy crap.
MVAC
No
ignition.
way. Yeah. I'm crying.
6,000 miles an hour.
All right, man.
All right, we
I
have
love
stage
you.
separation
Holy crap.
confirmed. The first stage beginning its flight back. The second stage being powered by that single Merlin 1D vacuum
Why are
engine
you
has ignited.
That's crazy.
All right, Bob.
Yeah.
Guys,
God.
look at their speed.
So they're going
They
to continue
couldn't
on
get
the
out of
power
their
of this
seat if
second
they
stage,
wanted to.
Propulsion is nominal.
which will cut off at SECO, or second engine cutoff,
What?
8
There's
minutes and
supposed to be
44
one
seconds into today's flight. So a little over 5 minutes to go still on this second stage. You heard the call out to Alpha, so they're now in the longest abort zone that carries them all the way from about North Carolina up the eastern seaboard, almost to Canada.
No way.
Things looking good though, getting good call outs, nominal propulsion on that second stage. Bob and Doug continuing to make their way into orbit.
They're going over 7,000 miles an hour.
I made a YouTube video.
Dragon SpaceX nominal trajectory.
Zoom in on speed.
SpaceX Dragon nominal trajectory.
I've done it multiple times already.
Are impossible.
Guys, that is
Very nominal trajectory,
crazy.
so Dragon pointed in the right direction, continuing to make their flight uphill. Heard acquisition of signal Bermuda, that's one of the other ground stations that they're using to get telemetry and data back from the spacecraft.
Stage 2 propulsion is still nominal.
Holy moly, that's crazy. Holy crap. That is the world that they are outside of. They're literally out of this world.
That is out of the
Look
world.
at Jude trying to like crawl. He's not doing it. Look at him. You're gonna do it again. What are you doing, Judah?
Little
So
over
like,
4 minutes,
Chad,
40
now,
seconds into
like,
the flight.
they literally won't even
Bob
know
and
if
Doug
it
flying
rains.
at
They
more
won't
than
know if it's
5,600
snowing
miles
or
per
there's
hour.
no type of.
Already almost 200 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Nominal trajectory continuing.
They literally, there's no layering. It's literally just floating. Yep.
Flat? It doesn't even have
Galaxy.
air.
That's crazy.
Okay, so.
And while they continue to build, we're getting a view of the first stage as well.
Up on your right screen, you can see that first stage with the grid fins deployed. It's making its way back to attempt to land on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You today. And we're just about a couple minutes away from the entry burn, and that's where 3 of the 9 Merlin engines do ignite to help slow the vehicle down as it re-enters back into the Earth's atmosphere. And then after the entry burn will be the landing burn, which is just a single engine.
Dragon SpaceX
He must be coming right back down.
No, they're not coming down. That's the other
Nominal
part.
starting children.
Yeah, that's
As that call out, they are still on a nominal trajectory.
That thing is gotta go back into space.
Still on second stage, and that's
It's gonna be
that
crazy.
MVAC engine on second stage on your left screen.
holy.
Wow.
What they're showing right now is the pre.
Again, on your right screen is that first stage booster coming back
down.
towards our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. We're about a minute away from entry burn.
Meanwhile, that second stage continuing to power Dragon into orbit. Again, if you're keeping an eye on that timer, that's going to continue to burn until 8 minutes and 44 seconds into flight. So a little over 2 minutes from now, we'll hear the call out Seco. It'll then be a little
Stage 2 propulsion is still good.
a little over 3 minutes until Dragon physically separates from the second stage of the Falcon 9 after the upper
Dragon
stage gets a
SpaceX
chance.
nominal trajectory.
Dragon copy, nominal trajectory.
Those
Continuing
two
to check
people
in
are
with
no
Bob
longer-
and Doug as they are on a
That's
nominal
crazy.
trajectory.
Justin said
Just
we
about
were
10
behind
seconds
them
away from
on
that
the
first
live.
stage.
He was
Starting
watching
that
on
entry burn on your right screen, we should be
YouTube
able to see that view
and-
live.
His was ahead of ours.
Stage 1 entry burn started.
Where
And
does that
there
say?
is that entry burn beginning.
Where does that say? There's words on there, but you can't really see it from
This burn lasts about 36 seconds long.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
It's going back into Earth. Imagine that lands on somebody. That'd be tough.
Why is it on fire?
It's the re-entry burn. It's slowing
That
down.
entry burn
Yeah.
continues. We're just about a minute away from Seco. We'll have a number of events all happen in rapid succession. That'll be the second engine cutoff.
So it's on
We're going to be looking for that stage 1 landing burn shortly after.
Actually, just within a few seconds of each other. Such a cool view on your left screen, seeing Bob and Doug on Dragon. And now you can see the displays that they are seeing right now
Terminal
themselves.
guidance.
And back to all set.
Can they even talk?
We are coming up 25 seconds or so away from Seco, or second engine cutoff.
This is also the point where
Right after
Bob and
Seco
Doug
is
are
launching.
experiencing their
No.
highest G-force. We're seeing the counter tick up to right about
The
1.8.
camera shut off.
Copy Shannon.
You heard Shannon, so that just means they're in their final abort zones. If they were to abort at this point, would either be in abort to orbit or to land.
Look at how fast they're going.
Of Ireland.
Over
Stage
26,000 miles an
And
hour.
back to all set.
Wow. Is that Doug and them?
And back shut down.
Oh my God.
Look at all the space guys. They're mass.
Confirmation of Seco second engine cutoff.
No, they're not slowing down.
Now we are waiting for our first
Stage
stage
one
to
landing.
make its way to our drone ship. Of Course I Still Love You.
Dragon SpaceX nominal orbital insertion.
What is, of course, I still love you?
Confirmation of nominal
Dragon
orbital
copy,
insertion.
nominal orbital insertion.
Things don't land.
What you're seeing on your screen is a live view of our drone ship, where our first stage will be coming down.
Of course, I still love you. Walks
Looks
of
like we lost
signal.
that live view, but we'll wait for confirmation of that landing shortly here.
Falcon 9 first stage successful.
It landed.
And there you can see on
It
your
landed and we completely missed it. Wow!
This is the first
It's official.
very exciting
Well,
for
they're
us.
still in space.
And as you can see on your right screen, Bob and Doug are still making their way to their targeted orbit.
Family Gear Recovery 1.
So exciting today.
It doesn't
Wow,
stop.
that's
It does not stop.
All right,
crazy.
we did hear again that call
They had
out,
to
good
sit
orbital
in their
insertion, so that
chairs.
means Falcon 9 and Dragon right
buckled
now
up
exactly where
for
they're
2
supposed
hours
to be.
straight, just sitting there doing
Enemy
nothing.
FRC on Recovery 1.
And it's right at about 12 minutes
This is the first
when
one.
Dragon will
They're
separate.
floating.
Looks like we saw a 0G indicator floating around there. I know Bob and Doug owe us a little bit about what exactly that is that they brought up with them.
No, come here. No, I'm gonna listen
And
to
before
this.
separation, before Dragon initiates separation from the second stage, they do make sure to make, they do ensure that the vehicle is not spinning and is in good condition before we separate.
How would you sleep in space? Would you just like jump and just like
Small
let,
attitude
would you just like float in the air while you're
gas
sleeping?
thrusters built into
They
the
zip
rocket body
themselves
itself.
into a spot.
Oh.
And they sleep on the roof.
But I say,
So
just
we
imagine,
do
like,
expect
floating
that
around and
separation
just
to
sleeping
occur
at the same
not
time.
only from now, but
Oh, my head.
they do
Oh.
wait until they have full confirmation that it is ready to separate.
What's the point when they get out?
No, they
Such cool views.
take
I cannot
something
get
else
over
off of
this
their
view that we're seeing right now.
Bridges.
Bob and Doug on the right screen, inside of Crew Dragon, out in space.
Yeah, already 200 kilometers over planet Earth, or a little over 124 miles, traveling in excess of 2,700 meters, 27,000 meters per second, or about 16,000 miles per hour.
16,000.
Again, we're just standing by. That
27,000
separation event
miles, no,
should be coming up
26,000.
shortly. Then they'll begin a series of checks on the Draco thrusters that are going to be used to
26,999
maneuver
miles
and
an hour.
power Dragon on its
That's
flight
so
to the
fast.
International Space Station. Standing by for separation.
Expected loss of signal, loss.
It sounds like we had an expected LOS loss of signal with one of the ground stations. Waiting for confirmation now of that signal.
Dragon separation confirmed.
Dragon separation.
Wow.
There is a great view right in front of you
Countdown
of
1 is
Dragon
confirmed.
separating.
Separation confirmed.
And there's that call out. Dragon is now officially making its way to the International Space Station today.
Dragon
Where does
SpaceX
it go?
that separation call. We have a few words for you from our
It
Falcon 9.
falls back to Earth? Yes, I think so. Because it's making its way back.
Stand by.
Dragon,
I think it's.
Dragon
I think it's.
Bob Duck, on behalf of the entire launch team, thanks for flying with Falcon 9 today. We hope you enjoyed the ride and wish you a great mission.
Look at them.
Thanks, Baba. Congratulations to you and the F9 team for the first human ride for Falcon 9. And it was incredible. Appreciate all the hard work and thanks for the great ride to space.
Copy out.
All right, like, proud of you guys and the rest of the team. Thank you so much for what you've done for us today, putting America back into low Earth orbit from the Florida coast.
What did they even do in space?
Copy out. Good luck. Godspeed.
This reminds me of the season 4 rocket event in Fortnite.
Alright, so Bob and Doug are in
Dragon
space.
SpaceX, we confirm nominal equals activation and service section Draco checkouts. Nose cone deploys in progress.
Copy all. We're monitoring.
The Corps here in Hawthorne giving the crew a heads up that we have confirmation the nose cone is deploying. So again, that nose cone is going to open up a little bit more than 90 degrees, goes up to about, I think, 105 degrees, and that's going to expose the actual docking ring and the hatch that they're going to be going through once they attach to the International Space Station, and also 4 of those Draco thrusters, we call them the forward bulkhead thrusters, that are going to be used for these major phase burns or firings of those thrusters to actually raise their orbit gradually over the coming hours. Also heard good activation of the ECLSS, that's the Environmental Control and Life Support System. That's everything controlling their atmosphere, just keeping Dragon a nice, safe, habitable environment where they're going to be living for the next 19 hours until they arrive at the space station.
They're gonna be up there for
Exactly.
19 hours.
Falcon 9's job may be done for today, but the mission is not over. Crew Dragon's job is not done. As you can see, Bob and Doug are still inside Crew Dragon, making their way. It will be a 19-hour trip to the International Space Station before they dock
15
tomorrow
minutes right now.
morning.
How fast are they
Did you
going?
hear that, Nate?
It's
That
such
said
cool
19
views.
hours
I
Yeah.
love that you can get these live views here
To get
and
there.
see and watch what they're doing now that they are in orbit.
It's incredible to just be looking over their shoulder and be along for the ride. And we're going to be with them, and we're going to be with all of you the entire way for their journey to the space station. We're going to be
Oh, okay.
covering live throughout.
Will that happen?
Bob and Doug will obviously have a sleep period where they'll get about 8 hours of sleep a little bit later today before they wake up for all of their final approach. One of the major things we are looking forward to in the next couple of hours is going to be their first turn at the controls. So they're actually going to be using those touchscreen displays to take control and manually pilot Dragon. We'll walk you through what that's going to look like, and assuming we have some good ground station coverage, we'll be able to get views right inside Dragon, looking over
That's
their
scary.
shoulder as they manipulate
What's
the
that blue
controls
thing?
at the display. But I mean, we had a smooth ride uphill
That's just
both
like a
stages of
glare.
the Falcon 9,
Oh.
doing their job, placing Bob and Doug in orbit. I mean, this is a day. This is a historical day. This is us kicking off that new era of space flight that we've all been talking about and longing for since the space shuttle program came to an end in 2011. And
Yes.
the weather cooperated.
Yes. Second time's a charm.
Right.
Anything important?
Alright, so day for the history books. As you can see, we have lost some live signal there, but the mission still continues, and we're going to send it over to KSC to continue broadcasting live with you.
Yeah, Jesse and Dan, we are just in awe over
Wow,
here.
that's
I woke
crazy.
up this morning and looked at the weather forecast. I was like, man, we're gonna be back here on Sunday, but we did it, and the room cleared.